Well, hello, my name is Cleta Colson-Eyre, and I am a Mary Kay sales director. I've actually been in Mary Kay for over 34 years. I joined Mary Kay when I was just right out of college, and I graduated with a computer degree in business, and someone offered me a Mary Kay facial, my friend Sandra, and I went over to her house and had a little facial, and you know what? I absolutely love the products, and that's really when I started using Mary Kay, and it's when I got hooked on Mary Kay at about 22 years old. And so today, I want to thank you for taking just a few minutes of your time to check out Mary Kay and to see maybe it would be a fit for you. But if not, when we get done, it could be that you have thought of someone that you know, a friend of yours, a family member, someone that you think, you know what, she would be perfect in Mary Kay. And if that's the case, we would love to get a referral from you. So just to let me tell you a little bit about it. Of course, Mary Kay is a company that sells skincare and beauty products, and we have been around for 57 years. It started by a woman named Mary Kay Ash from Dallas, Texas, and that's where our headquarters are. But we have grown in the last 57 years into 40 countries, if you can believe that. And we are still privately owned. The family still owns the business. And I have been in Mary Kay, like I said, for 34 of those years. And I am just amazed at the Mary Kay Cosmetics, the company. I've been to Dallas many, many times and actually just went through the manufacturing plant last summer. A brand spanking new, huge manufacturing plant. And it is amazing what they produce. And unlike some of the other companies that sell makeup and cosmetics that get produced in a manufacturing plant, our manufacturing plant only produces Mary Kay products. We have our own scientists and our own doctors and researchers that develop our products. A lot of other companies, you may not know this, but their manufacturing plant makes 7 or 8 brands or more. And so, Mary Kay is an exclusive brand. One of the things I want you to know about the brand is that we have products for all women, whether you're, whether you have young teenagers and or older teenagers that have acne. We have an acne line called Clear Proof. We have a botanical line for young women that are not as concerned with anti-aging yet. We have our wonderful bestseller, our Time-Wise Miracle Set 3D, and we have our repair line, which is called our Volume Repair line for women, in their late 40s, over 50, or people that feel like they have more advanced signs of aging. And then we recently just added a brand new line, and it's called MK Naturally, for those of you that are looking for something that is a product that is made from all naturally derived ingredients. And so we really do have something for everyone. Even the men get on board because we have a skincare set called MK Men. And so I think that you will be so impressed with the products if you have not already tried them. That's really what got me from the very beginning, is the excellent product and the money back guarantee. So if you decide to become a Mary Kay consultant, you can earn an income by selling these awesome products, and we make 50% profit. 50%. That is the highest direct sales commission that you will find in any other direct selling company. So if you're going to sell something, wouldn't you want to make more, like as much as you can make? I know that you would. And so 50% is a pretty good deal. So when you go have a $400 Mary Kay party, where the girls are sitting around the table, they've all tried the products and they decided, yes, I want to buy it, and you take home your profit, it's going to be half, which is a pretty great deal. And then, so one half you use to order the products or replace the products that you have on hand, and the other half is your profit. We also make money not only just selling the product in that 50%, but there's other ways to make money in Mary Kay that you may not know about, and that's through team building. And so as a consultant in Mary Kay, you have the option of building a team, because a lot of times you're going to run into someone that says, man, I wish I could do something like that. And when you do, there's $50 bonuses, $100 bonuses that you can earn, and commission from 4% to 13% on your teammates, which is pretty fantastic. And then if you choose, you can move on up in the company and become a sales director like I am. And then you get commissions up to 26% plus multiple bonuses. And so you can make about 3 times as much as a sales director. And so I implore you to kind of look at some of that possibilities of how it could work into your life. So there's a couple of different ways to sell the product. The best way is face to face, because let's face it, with beauty products, you kind of want to know what they feel like before you put them on your face, right? And so by doing these classes and facials or parties, whatever you want to call them, pampering sessions, it allows a woman to try these products in advance and then decide if she likes the way they feel, and she can purchase them. But we also have some of the more modern ways of selling, which would be having your own Mary Kay website where people can go on and even have a virtual makeover, where you can sell, of course, have a Facebook business page where you can advertise on that. Mary Kay is huge in Instagram and Facebook, and you can just go and search hashtag MyMKLife, and you'll see, I don't even know how many thousands, maybe a million posts of all the Mary Kay girls and what they do in their life with Mary Kay. You hit hashtag Mary Kay and you can see all kind of advertisements on the products. And so they're very, very up on technology, because we have a lot of young women in Mary Kay. You have to be at least 18 years old to join Mary Kay. And, we say 18 to 90. I mean, you could be 100 selling Mary Kay. We had a lady that just won a car. I just saw a post on Facebook last week, and she just picked up her free card. I think she was 83. It's amazing. I just thought, it's just great that you can see an 18-year-old and an 83-year-old all loving the same career. But there's a lot of other perks besides just the money in Mary Kay. You can win trips in Mary Kay. I'm actually going on a cruise to the Bahamas next week, paid by Mary Kay. We had a top director trip I just got back from in Hawaii for 2 weeks. And so there's lots of trips. I got a little thing today, and it had a postcard that showed where the next trip is. And the next trip is in Scotland and Ireland. And so they sent us a little magnet, and that's just the cutest. And then they sent us a little postcard of where we might go. And it says, where legends are made. And so there's like lots of fun things like that at a normal job you don't get. And so, but let me tell you this, more than just the money in Mary Kay and the awesome and amazing products is the priorities of the company, that we teach our consultants, and we try to put our faith first, God first, our family second, and then our career third. And Mary Kay Ash, the woman who founded the company, always said that her life was in much more harmony when she followed those priorities. We also try to live and work by the golden rule, and I love that. You won't find more positive group of encouraging women to work with, where people are constantly trying to build you up instead of tear you down. And so that is like huge in my book. And the other thing is that you are your own boss. You are self-employed, and so you have lots of tax write-offs that you can take when you work out of your home, and you can talk to your accountant about that. But the cool thing is you get to keep more of your money. And because you're your own boss, you can schedule your own appointments. Most of our Mary Kay consultants, when they start, they already have a job. I know I did. I had a job and won a car with Mary Kay and became a director with a 40-hour-a-week job. And so you just fit it in where you can, and that's a great thing to be able to do. There's not any kind of requirements like that of how many parties you have to have and, how much time you put in it, because people's have their own goals in Mary Kay. So you can kind of adjust it. Maybe that you do Mary Kay 3 days or 3 nights a week. And maybe you can only do it on Saturday. I don't know, but that's something that you could kind of figure out. When I started, I thought I just want to make maybe $50, $100 a week, just some extra spending money, honestly. And then after I started doing the parties, I thought, wow, okay, some real money could be made by this. So that's when I kind of stepped up my game. And so speaking of the cars, there are 4 different levels of cars that you can win. The first one is a beautiful Chevy Malibu. Chevy Malibu. It's like a little sports car. It's silver, platinum. And then there's what we call the Premier Club level, and that is a black Chevy Equinox. Or you can go to what they call the Premier Plus, and that is a super cute right now. It changes from year to year, but a Mini Cooper or a Chevy Traverse. And then there's the pink Cadillac, the famous pink Cadillacs. Over 40 years old, they've been Mary Kay, been given pink Cadillacs, and I'm actually in the car of my pink Cadillac. I thought, where am I going to do my video? I thought, you know what? I'm going to do it right now in my pink Cadillac. And so this is the 16th car I have actually earn the use of to drive, and every 2 years you just return it and you pick up your new one. And so they have it's a beautiful SRX, and then they also have a X. It's a 3-seater. I think it's an XT6. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but anyway, it's the next step up in the pink Cadillac, and they call that the Cadillac Plus level. And so, which is really what I've earned. However, they just started that program, so I'm already in this car. But anyway, not having a car payment is the bomb, and only paying, they pay about 80% of your insurance. They get your tag, your title. I just picked up my tag yesterday. I don't have to pay anything for it. So that's a big plus as far as your income as well. It's driving a free car, and it's nice to smell the new leather. So what does it take to get in Mary Kay? Basically, you have to purchase a starter kit. Because Mary Kay is a service-oriented career, you have to have something that has all your supplies in it to let someone try the product. So it's what you need to be able to do a Mary Kay facial or a party, and you know, it's everything you need, all the materials. It's over $400 worth of products and materials, and based on the month you come in, sometimes there's an extra perk, or they throw in free stuff from the company. So that cost of that for a new consultant signing up is only $100, and plus tax and shipping. The shipping is less than $10 or $10.95, something like that, and then whatever your tax is. And so usually for around $117, $118, something like that you can get started in Mary Kay, and then you can make some business decisions if you want to carry inventory, and that's, you know, all based on your goals and things like that. But here's the thing: what if you are awesome? What if you got in this and you're like, we're the top director of Mary Kay. You love it. You love makeup. You love skincare. You love people, you know, and you just really did a great job. You don't know. Or you might get in and just say, you know what, man, I could tell you what, I may not, you know, burn the woods down with it, but I can make maybe $100 a week at this for sure. And then you could be the one that just says, hey, you know what, I just want to save a little money. I am a makeup junkie myself, and if I could get all my makeup at half price, that would be worth it. So whether you're a smart shopper, you're doing a little side hustle, you know, we say a little side gig, or you're a boss babe, I mean, we have room for you. So it's pretty awesome. So anyway, mainly you just have to be recommended by a consultant, the one that invited you to watch this, and tell her that you want to do it. She'll send you a link. You can order your kit, and we'll go from there. And if it's not for you, you know, that's okay. You can remain a customer or even be a fabulous hostess from us. But you may have thought of someone, because the opportunity is huge in Mary Kay right now. There's different times in, you know, my 30-something years that I've seen Mary Kay grow. And right now it's on a big old growth spurt where it's like people are just jumping in the boat, and because they have seen the opportunity, and direct sales is more popular than ever. So if this is something that interests you, you'd like to maybe sit down and hear even just a little bit more about the company, we would love it to share with you. And one of the things I want to mention during this time that's just kind of on my mind is that we have a Mary Kay Foundation that supports research for a cure for cancers that affect women, and also the end of domestic violence. And we are very passionate about that. Recently did an MK 5K and raised money for that. And so the company's very big on giving back as well. I just don't think you would find a better company to work for. I really don't. So thank you, and consider it a compliment that you were invited to watch this video, and I would love to get your opinion of it. So you can you would just reply back to the girl who asked you to watch this, or if you need to speak to me personally, you can find me on the Mary Kay website under Cleta, Colson-Eyre. Thank you for taking your time. Have a great Mary Kay day.